Hello, it's Neil, Walters with neilsvideos.com, and I'm not sure I'm going to put this part of the video first or at the end, but today I'm going to show you the differences and similarities between Farmville and TownStar. So I never played Farmville when it was so popular on Facebook. It seemed like it was 15 years ago, give or take, and now they're up to Farmville 3. So I downloaded it, and it is a phone app. You have to have your smartphone for it. I have a fly attacking me today. I feel like Mr. Bean in that movie where he's chasing that bee that's on Netflix. And so I've been playing this like actually a lot of today. It's on the holiday weekend. And right now I'm kind of at the point where I was getting kind of stuck in the game. And one of the big differences between like these phone games, like I used to play one called Fishdom. And I found that I was spending like, believe it or not, over $100 a month on that game. And I've already spent $29 on this Farmville. So, when you think about TownStar, it's free to play, but in the future, they're going to have these things called gems, which you see like here in this game, there's these things called gems, basically, or whatever those are called, jewels. And that's where they get you because you need those basically to speed the game along. Otherwise, you basically die of boredom or the game just moves too slow, or what's the other reason I was thinking? I think it's basically boredom. You just want to speed the game up. Like earlier today, I sent this boat. They have a boat, like they have a delivery truck, just like TownStar, and then they also have a boat very similar to TownStar. The delivery truck takes maybe 30 seconds, but the boat takes like 3 hours. And so you can speed it up by paying for gems. But how do you get gems? You pay in US dollars. So you go to PayPal or you go to the little merchant store on here. You pay $29 and you get like 1 or 2 thousand gems, and then you make a lot of things happen faster. So I've been playing this a lot of today, and I'm going to go ahead and show you where I'm at now, and I probably will purchase some more gems just so I can show you the differences and similarities between this game and TownStar. So right now, here's some things I need to look at. Like, see when these little things pop up? See, it's just incredibly similar to TownStar, actually, but then again, it's incredibly different. The graphics are very good on the phone, and sometimes they don't look as good here on my PC, so you'll have to excuse that. So just like TownStar, you have crops. So here's my crops over here. They're ready to be harvested. There is no farmer, so you have to harvest them yourself. This is your feed mill, basically. And you see it's got some feed ready to go. There's 3 types of feed, and then here is a bakery basically. And right now she just made, I think, carrot bread or carrot cake, something like that. And then this is your windmill, and it's milling different products. It just made, I think that's soy sauce, but it looks like it's made from bananas. So I don't know. Some of it doesn't maybe make total sense. But let's look at how we harvest these things. Actually, let's start with the crops over here. So you click on, I haven't done this on my mouse yet. So you click on your crops, the sickle appears, and then you drag that over your crops. So it's actually a little easier to play with your finger on the phone than it is here. And so see, those then go into the silo, and you can see my silo is pretty much full. So if I come up here and try to harvest these crops, at some point it's going to tell me oops, that wasn't right. It's going to tell you that your silo is full and you have to harvest, or you have to make your silo bigger. So let's see, there's one, that crop. And see, now it says he wants me to upgrade my silo, which I don't have any gems to do that right now. So I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to have to leave those crops there. At the beginning of the game, of course, it's a lot easier. And just like TownStar, it gets more complicated the more you go, right? And now let's say I want to plant new crops here. So I click on this little block of land, and these are like little tiles or squares, right? You can actually add more farmland. There's a build statement. So here I kind of look and see like what product I'm behind on. So like I've got, let's see, I have 15 wheat. I got plenty of wheat. The one I'm lowest on right now is carrots. So let's plant some carrots over here. There's a carrot. There's a carrot. This number here doesn't go down until the crop is done, so you kind of have to remember how many you put on there. Let's just do some bananas or what? I don't know what those things are. Maybe they're green beans. Oh, that's it. Soy. It's soy. It's like soybeans. That's what the soy sauce comes from. See, I thought those were bananas before. And maybe sugar. This is like your sugar cane, right? And you can make sugar from that in the wheat mill. So There's obviously some similarities because I believe the creator of TownStar was the creator for Farmville, and I guess he left that company at some point, but then it continues to go on without him. Okay, so now let's go over here and what happened here? I did have that icon there before. So see right now there's different types of feed. I think it says this, if you click on it, it's so different using the finger on your phone. I think this is for small animals, which means like chickens. This is for large animals like cows, and this is for medium animals, maybe like pigs. So, oops, there it pops up. See, it says medium feed. Oh, you have to hold the mouse down. And it takes, okay, that actually, you need carrots and sunflowers to make it. So, and then it takes 20 minutes, I guess. That's what I'm making now. And here's the countdown timer. Now, at the beginning of the game, you can only make, well, you can still only make one thing at a time. But as your game gets kind of busy, you forget about things. So what they let you do is they let you stack up your next products here. So like just for example, let's do that again. Let's see. This is still the one I'm lowest on. So I'm going to drag that over here to this third slot. And so when this medium feed finishes, the next one will pop in, and the next one will pop in. And if I want to spend 50 gems, I could add a fourth slot here, so I could make my queue basically longer. A while ago, these had pop-ups on here to remind me, but now the pop-ups went away. So there, see that little check mark there? That means the carrot cake's done, or carrot bread, whatever that is. And I'm actually making my first carrot cake now. I don't know what it sells for. And now I can make some more bread. So if I hit bread makes faster actually than all these other things. So if I click make here, it tells you need 2 wheats to make a bread. So let's make a bread. So that part, the ingredients of course are different than TownStar. And now I can go ahead and make, this is an omelet here. So right now I'm not concerned about winning or doing any strategy. So I have enough eggs and enough milk to make an omelet. So let's make that. Okay, so now the bakery's going again. And I'm at level 1 now. I assume as the game progresses, my baker will get more advanced and these things will get fancier. Now here is the windmill, basically. And these are different products. There's your soy sauce. You have flour here, sugar, and they're different speeds. So sugar is like very slow. Let's see. Hold the mouse down. 15 minutes for the sugar. I think flour is only 3 minutes. See, it's a lot faster. Soy sauce. Oh, it is called soy sauce. Those numbers tell you, I think, how many you have versus what you need, but I forget what's before and after. I think 14 means I have 14, and the slash means I only need 1 out of the 14. So I don't want to do that, but it takes 10 minutes. And this is, what's this product called? Sunflower oil, made from sunflowers. So you plant sunflowers over there. Oh, and I haven't made one of these yet. Tofu. Okay, I need to make some tofu. See, I'm learning as I go, just like all these games. They don't give you a lot of instructions. Now, these little green checkbox means that these are actually ready to go. And the reason I need to make a tofu, let me show you. This is how you sell things on the truck. So this is like your sales board, and you can see here there's 8 different items that you could sell. And so you have to click on that, and now you see the details of those 8 items. So like this one, I have no idea yet how to make mango chutney. But what you can do is you can ask for help. And this might be a feature they will have more in TownStar in the future. Like to make like steel, you need iron or something like that. To have iron, you need to be in a mountain. So what if you were in a forest and you needed to make steel? You could ask for help and buy it from another person in another town. Okay, that's what that's about. Now this one you see is green. So now, see, I was making all those soy sauces so I would have them. So now we're going to click deliver, and away goes the truck. So very similar again to TownStar. I don't know if they show you how long the truck takes anywhere, but it's usually pretty quick. Now see here, these crops yeah, they're done. So if the sickle appears, that means they're done. There's the truck just came back. You can just drag this across here and it'll get everything that's ready to be harvested. Oh, there's a water too. There actually is a water well. It took me a while to build that. And now you can add water. If I click this, that crop will give me double the produce. I think you have to drag it on there. So anyway, then that's one trick they have. And right now, I actually don't need that many products. I'm stuck for other reasons, but let me show you. And that they renew your resources as you go. So this is how you make money. So I don't know, I can't remember how much money or coins, whatever these gold coins are. I probably had like 500 before, and then it went up 250. I'd have to rewind the video to see that. And now let's look at the board to see what else I have. Now I think the ones with the exclamation points, I don't even know what that means actually. I have no idea yet. Like, okay, to make an ice cream cone, I need to have this ice cream guy, but then you have to give him what they call stickers, and I only have a theory of how to get my 5th sticker, so I can't make the ice cream until I get him up to speed. Rope, it says you need a tinker station. I don't know how you build a tinker station yet. This is guacamole, which produced in the fruit factory. I know how to get an avocado. I did that earlier. It's kind of a strange technique. These are what they call them, cooking sticks. That's also from the tinker station. So some of these I have clicked ask for help because I'm not far enough along to make them. So here's that tofu we just added. So as soon as I make 4 tofu, I will be able to deliver this and get another 105 coins. Maybe that's 55 seconds. Let me see if these are different times. I don't know exactly what that number means. Maybe it's the time of the truck, maybe not. Now here, I have a carrot, whatever that is, carrot bread. Even though I have milk, see, I don't have a dairy factory yet, so I don't know how to make cheese. Now, at the beginning of the game, these were all easy, but I've actually been playing for like 3 or 4 hours today. It's a good weekend activity, and what I do is I watch YouTube, and I do this at the same time, and just watching YouTube by itself can be kind of boring, right? And maybe just playing a game by itself can be boring. So both TownStar and Farmville are good games to play when you're just kind of like watching TV or maybe watching videos and something. You don't need 100% concentration on either one. Because they're not like interactive games like Spider Tanks where you have to be shooting people, and if you don't pay attention, you lose, right? This game, things maybe slow down, but you can go to the bathroom, leave the game going, and come back, and not a lot's going to happen. Okay. Here, I see I need more carrots, and I can finish this order. So as soon as I think I must have 7 now. No, I have 5, and I need 7. So I have 5 out of 7. Otherwise, it would have a green check there. So I need to work on my carrots. These are hard to get because of what I call like a constraint. I always talk about constraints in TownStar, but to get avocados, you have to go on a mission with your exotic animals. I mean, it's just crazy who thinks up this stuff, right? I'll show you about exotic animals maybe later. I don't know if I'm doing this video or another one. Anyway, I'm just learning as I go. It's been interesting. Oh, the quality improved there, but the quality is much better on my phone. So that's the delivery board. So over here, we just said I need 4 tofu. So here, let's click this, and let's get more tofus going here. Now, see right now, as long as I have enough soybeans, whatever, I can do that. And let's see if I have enough for the next one. Doesn't drop on there, that means I don't have enough soybeans. So apparently I do have enough soybeans. Now how you can check your inventories here, you click on the barn. And what I don't understand is they talk about running out of room in the silo, but there's also a barn over here. And it's nothing that I can tell. It's not like the barn in TownStar at all. Like your cows aren't tied to that barn. Your cows are over here in their own little pens. Like right now, my cows are all hungry, and my chickens and birds and ducks, whatever, are hungry. So let me feed them. So I'm going to click that. Okay, that baby bottle means he just created milk, and now I need to give him something to do. So sometimes you click on things you don't mean to. There, click that little bell, I think. And see, I don't know what this one is yet. This is some future thing, I think. Oh, I can do it. Oh, cream. See, I never did that before. I'm learning as I make this video. So I'm going to make cream. Okay. this, maybe different cows can make different things. They actually have different breeds, and then it's really cute if we can see this in the video, maybe. Okay, like I can make brown eggs or white eggs. I don't think it usually doesn't matter much. I think both are good for omelets. I just try to keep them equal number of each. Those are actually duck eggs, but they're treated the same. It's an Angus cow. He's hungry, it says. Let's get. Oh, this is. I want him to make milk, but to click this, when you drop it, see it says you need one out of. I guess I have 5 feed and I need 1. So that's why it's confusing sometimes, that little slash. It seems to be backwards sometimes. This guy needs some, make a next product, so he'll make milk as well. He also needs 1, and now I have 4 feed. So see, the number of feed went down. That's the large animal feed. The birds are going there. They're all running along just fine. Now I'll show you how slow this goes over here. If I go back to this windmill, see we have a minute 52 seconds left on the soy sauce. Now if you want to speed that along, you can click and spend here 2 of your gems. So I'm just going to do that because I don't care right now. And boom, it just instantly finishes. Now it's going to take 19, almost 20 minutes to make the tofu. And now multiply that times 3. So that's going to be an hour before I can sell the tofu and get another sale over here. So that's why, like I said, I'm kind of stuck right now without spending more money to get more gems. Okay, that's how they get you. That's what I'm saying. They get you by making you kind of bored or stuck, and then you pay money to get out of being stuck. Now this happens occasionally. Look over here. It just I guess by growing crops, it makes dirt. And so there's dirt, and now I'm going to hit. It's going to take 7 like worker resources. It's kind of like energy, like the batteries in TownStar, except this applies to workers. So they have a certain amount of energy. And earlier again, when I bought the gems, I spent 200 or 300 of these. I kept spending my gems to buy more energy. So see if you click the plus sign for 90 gems. You get 45 energies. For 120 gems, you get 70 more, not energies, whatever they call them, the lightning bolts. What does it say? Wait for free energy. Now, you can sometimes watch a free video, or not a free video. You can get a free energy by watching one of those stupid game videos. But see, I've already used up my max for today. So you just have to watch a video for like a minute or 2. But again, if I'm watching YouTube, I just don't care, right? Just do it. So that's the other thing that they get you to buy and pay money, is so that you don't have to sit through these boring videos that you've already seen 5 times. They're mostly for other games. So, sorry, what was I talking about? Okay. What was I going to spend my energy on? Oh, the dirt. Okay. So the dog will clean up the dirt. And one reason you want to keep on these, I guess they want to reward you for keeping your farm clean. So I'm going to spend 7 right now, and that creates a pile of, I don't know if that's manure or dirt or what, or maybe it's like peat moss. Now see there, what is this? Click on it, what does it say? It goes to the barn. So let's go look at my barn. Let's see what that is. If I click here, oh, it's called clay. Clay is used in crafting, and you get it by cleaning up your dirt. So in my inventory here, I have logs. Those were really hard to come by at the beginning, and it's just like TownStar, they have trees, and you send a logger basically toward the tree, and the logger will cut them down. You have your brown and white eggs. You have your milk. I don't understand this yet. It says bring to farm. Like most of these I can sell individually, but they don't sell for much. Like again, there's like level 1, level 2 products, or tier 1, tier 2. So like bread will sell more maybe than an egg, of course. So like here, an egg is 5 gold, whatever those are, gold coins. The bread's only 5. If I scroll down or up, I have to scroll this way, like pretend it's a finger. There's bacon from my pigs. Ooh, see, that sells for 26. So if you need a few gold stars, you can come here and try to figure out what you have too much of. And then you can sell them individually rather than waiting on that truck. But the truck will give you more like 100 to 200 rewards, depending on where you're at in the game. And these are only giving me like 5, 10, 20 for my gold coin rewards. Oh, I didn't see that before. This is your silo. Okay, this is your barn. So here's the analogy. Your silo's like a silo in TownStar, and your barn is like a storehouse, okay, or a warehouse. So these are the eggs go into the barn, but the crops, when you gather them, they must go in the silo. Okay. I don't know what this one is. Oh, these are your potions. We'll get to the exotic animals later. It's kind of funny. Okay, so now, and every once in a while they'll give you hints. Like down here, these are hints coming in for me. Like I said, I was kind of getting bored, and that's why I thought I'll make this video while I was kind of stuck. What else can we do here? Let me show you the other thing. So, okay, these, you can build places. Like when they first give you chickens, you have to build a place for your chickens. So in TownStar, it's called a chicken coop, right? But your chickens will just run around anywhere on the field. But I guess they're happier in a chicken coop, right? And so they call it a bird home. But anyway, in their bird home or the chicken coop, they will breed and they will make their eggs and they will, what else they do? I don't know. Breeding is very interesting. We'll have to show you that here a little bit later. Right now, I don't have any animals that match, so they won't breed unless you have two of the same type of animal. But it seems like two of the same animals can then have a child who's a different type of animal. Okay, they don't call it a mutation, but they call it like a new breed. If I wanted another crop field, see, this would cost me 1 gold coin, and I could drag the crop field and put it over here, and then I could grow more crops. But right now, actually, that's not my biggest issue. So up here, let me close that. These are my bird homes, and these are my cow homes. Okay, so in TownStar, the cows are in a milk barn, and they only make, well, I guess these make milk too, but they don't need a barn, they just need a cow home. Oh, now here, this bird laid an egg. Okay, so watch. I'm going to click the egg, and then boom, it goes off to my inventory. And I'm in some kind of like what they call like a contest for winning blue ribbons and all that kind of stuff. So they take some of my products to the fair, and I don't know what happens then. And now usually after your bird lays your egg or whatever, your cow gives the milk, that little bell will pop up, and that means the bird is ready to make its next egg. So again, you can pick a white or brown egg, and it's going to take one feed, and I happen to have 4 feeds right now. So that's a small animal feed. Like small animal feeds, for example, I think use soy, and big animals use hay or wheat or whatever. Now here they gave me some kind of a dog, a golden retriever. There's different types of dogs. This is a pet, but he says he needs a doghouse, right? Or he needs his type of home. But then when I click here, oh, now it'll build it. No, it says I need a day. So I think right now, even if I have $500, oh, maybe it takes a day to build after you spend the 500, I call it dollars, but gold coins. So I'm not going to build that home yet because I might need the $500 for something more important. Okay, now these are your exotic animals. So they have farm animals and they have exotic animals. So your exotic animals, right now I have a skunk, and then I got a bear, and then I got whatever that is, a white fox or something. Arctic fox, I don't know. Okay, so, and then they have their own little home for now. And then later you build this thing over here called a ranger station, okay, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Let's click on the ranger station. I'll show you what you do with your exotic animals. Okay, so within this, it's like a mini game, they call it another thing. So I'm going to click the compass, and it will take me to the mini game. Now I can either go find an avocado or a strawberry in this, whatever world this is, or I can go to chapter 3. And these have their own little mission points or energies over here. It's totally different than the others. So let's hit chapter 3 here. And I don't know, I still haven't figured out what the keys really do for you. I guess some things require keys to unlock. So I think you normally want to pick your animals that have the highest levels. And then you can actually use what they call elixirs to make your animals better at whatever they do, which you're basically, it's like you're gambling here. So now see, it's going to be a while before I have 8 points, and I'm going to, by starting this game now, I'm using 4 out of my 6. Okay, so I guess once you get to 25, it stops. So this is why you might want to leave the game on and just touch the screen every once in a while so you keep earning these types of points. Okay, so I'm going to use 4 of my points, and now they give you 5 things to pick from, and you just click one, and so you have, I can click on up to 3 of them, and so it's, I guess in theory the odds are it's 3 out of 5 that I win. But for some reason, the higher power your animals have, it either gives you more attempts or you get that maybe they're more likely to give it to you. So okay, let's see. I'm going to go this way. There, I got one. So far, I usually tend to get one, but of course, 2 out of 5 times you're probably not. So now I'm going to open that. I get this silver key, wonderful. And what I was actually hoping for was something else. Now to do my next mission, see if I do start the next mission. Oh, this is where I get vials of elixirs, okay, which have different purposes. But see, I don't have enough of these points now. I need 4 points to start, and I only have 2, so I'm not even going to try that. How do we close out of here? Okay, click this little button here to go back to the main game. Now, let's look down here. My pigs made some bacon finally, okay? See that little strips of bacon or ham or whatever that is? I do not eat ham, but I will make ham in this game, okay? You can say, okay, I want to make more ham. Same thing here. See, they unlock these products. So like before, my cream, I think, on my cow wasn't available. So like right now, I can only make ham. But I guess pigs can make mushrooms. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's in their manure. Who knows? Okay. Put that on there. And same thing here. Click this one and he goes into the barn or wherever they store it. And then we'll make him make some more bacon. Now, why are my pigs? Oh, there's a little baby pig there. Okay, see that little baby one? Okay, so see, he's taken 4 hours to be what they call a grown-up animal, okay? They're growing up. But now I can call my, sorry to call it, it's actually a rancher, but I think in this game there's not a difference between the farmer and the rancher. It's this lady, she has a name, I forget if it's Mary or something. So by spending 5 of my energy points, of all my workers share these energy points here. See, she comes and she gives him, well, there she is, Marie or Mary. Yeah. How do I make my screen bigger? There, okay. So now see it's green check box. And these are lands up here, over here I haven't unlocked yet. So you need to like slowly unlock these levels the more you play, right? So I'm gonna click that. And now what happens? See, the pig got big instantly, and now the parents are jumping with joy. And now once your parents become what they call, like, I forget, adults or senior animals or something like that, you get money for them and they go away. Okay, and this money can be used to buy a little bit of small things, but not a lot that I've seen so far. And now I'm actually, oh, there's a pig in there too. Whoops. What about him? Let's get him making bacon. Making bacon. Ah, now see, I need feed. So he needs this kind of feed and this kind of bag, okay? So now let's go back over here to my feed mill. See, I thought I had 3 of those going. Oh, I think I had 3 of them being built, but we just used a lot of them. Oh, they haven't been harvested yet. So see that little green check box? Boom, I get one. Now, that's still the thing I think I need more than any of the others. It's going to be 7 minutes before I can get another one, but I think it takes 15 minutes for the pigs to make their ham. So it's kind of nice. You don't have to kill the pig to get the ham out of them. I don't know how they work that out either. Interesting. So now we're going to feed him again. We're going to tell him what to make, and that requires feed. He moved on me. Oh no, now he's eating. So it's 1 hour and 14 minutes to make whatever it makes. Okay. Now I could speed that up by spending 15 of my gems, but I don't have enough gems to do that without spending real US dollars. Okay. Now, I want to show you how breeding works. And I did notice before that in my barn here, I have a lot of pigs. Okay, so apparently the pigs are just in the barn. And I haven't done this ever before. I'm going to click bring to farm. So I'm going to bring, say, 2 or 3 of them to the farm. And I think what will happen is they'll go there. See, that number went down a couple times. Now let's go look over here. Here they come. See, and they're coming to the pig pens. That's their home. And I don't know, the star means something. You click that and you get little stars. Let's see what happens with those. I still haven't learned what these little stars do. Collect XP from animals to level up. Oh, that's how you go to higher levels. Okay, whatever. So now I click the star on this one. And now they're in love. See that little heart there? These 2 pigs like each other. So they're going to do their thing, you know what I mean? Wink, wink. And you click the love, and guess what's going to happen? Here comes the stork, and she drops a baby pig on you. Yay! Isn't that cute? It is kind of, I mean, the graphics are real cute, and the characters are a lot cuter, I think, than TownStar. So I think the graphics on this game, yeah, is much higher, but it doesn't run on the PC unless you're using like this hook up to your phone. I think there are some tools that maybe let you run it on your PC, but that's beyond my knowledge right now. Okay, so now what's this? Is that like a bell or feed? Feed means, what does that mean? Okay, so same thing. We're going to now say, give me some bacon. And that's, it's 1 out of 1 of feed I have. And so I'm not going to have enough feed for that other pig there. And now my baby pig needs some milk, right? So I'm going to click on the milk and pay 5 of my worker energy units here. The little Mary or Marie comes to start feeding the pig. She can only do this to 1 pig at a time. And she nurses it for maybe a minute, and then she leaves, and then the pig will grow up. Okay, so that was just a few seconds. So now there's a checkbox above the pig, and if I click that, the pig just jumps to be a bigger, fatter pig. Okay. The parents jump with joy, and see now they're mature adults, and they want to leave. So that's actually kind of interesting. I think I wasted my money on feeding them to make ham. I didn't waste my money. I wasted my feed because now I think these mature adults, once they're older, they don't make the food anymore. So I'm going to get money for selling them, but I think I'm going to lose that feed that I put into them, right? And they created a spotted pig. So see, there's a good chance that these 2 spotted pigs will get together and that they might have a baby. Yep. See, there's the love symbol. So let's click that. And we should see the stork again coming. There he goes. He dropped the new pig. This is another pig out of my barn. I think he was just wandering the field, and maybe only two pigs or 3 can fit into a pigsty at the same time. There's a little envelope above the baby, so you open the love letter, and there's your little pig. Click on that. And see, now I only have 4 energy units up here, right? So I'm not going to be able to nurse that pig because it's going to take, see what happens. It's going to say, sorry, you need 5 rewards and you only have 5 energy units, you only have 4. So no feeding right now. Actually, I just stopped the video for a minute or 2 there to do something, and now I earned another energy. So now I can feed that baby. Okay, so let's click the feed. But now it may be another 15, 20 minutes before I earn another 5 of those energies. And that's where, again, you can spend US dollars to get gems, and then the gems can give you more energies, etc., etc. This little puppy came over to take a look. I don't know why. The pig, and there's the big dog. Let's click the checkbox on him. So yeah, I guess it's a good thing. Don't feed the adult pigs when they just had a baby, because they're not going to stay around to make the food. Right? This one, what do we? Oh, there's 2 more pigs in love. So we're making pigs left and right now. 2 of them. There's 1. And you can do other things, like while the stork comes actually takes like a minute, so you could just go over here and work on something. Like I could go here and check my crops, my cows, or something else, and I can come back to those pigs, of course, anytime. Looks like here I have a cupcake. I can get out of here. Click the check box there. 3 more minutes, I'll have a bread. Then the omelet will start. Here, remember we have our tofus in this windmill. How do you make tofu in a windmill? That doesn't make any sense logically. So we must have made one tofu. There it is. See, it's got the green check box. And now we have 2 empty spots, see? So we can say, well, what do I need next? And I could either just randomly put some product in here, or I could try to pick the lowest product I have. Or to be smarter, what I need to do is go back to the board over here and see like what's next. You kind of have to open all these and see what you need. So see, my tofus are coming for that, but I don't have an avocado. Don't have my ice cream. Still don't know about the mangoes. This one I need carrots. So I should be planting carrots right now, and then I have enough bread to finish that order. Don't know anything about ropes yet. Don't know that. There's my tofu. So it's going to be like another hour before my tofus are ready. So what I need to do is plant. I need 4 carrots, okay? So let's go over to the farm. Oh, I already have them there. I just need to harvest them, okay? So click here. Kind of the little stars are floating above them. I think that means they're ready to be harvested. Take that sickle and just drag it across the whole field a couple times and harvest everything. I think there's some up here. I have 2 different fields in 2 different sections. And by the way, at the beginning of the game, they give you like a strip of, I think, 8 fields. And what you need to do is actually move them around so you have more room, okay? Which is another trick I learned after just playing a while. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to need next. So I'm going to go with like what I'm the smallest on. So I should probably need a couple of those. Soybeans. I'm going to do this off video. Back to TownStar, you know how like they add new products occasionally, like they just added chocolate? I wouldn't be surprised if they add carrots and carrot cakes and carrot bars and stuff like that, just because this game has it, right? Now, here we have something ready. There's a feed for the pigs. Look at my inventory here. Now I've got equal. I got 4 of everything. I know I have more pigs than I have cows right now, so I think I'm still going to build more of these. My cows aren't mating because they're not the same type of cow. And I don't actually know how to buy more cows. I don't have the money to buy them. Sometimes they give you these gifts. Like, okay, let me go back to this. When you make your deliveries over here, see there's a bar at the top there? After you make, I don't know if it's every delivery on here, or so many deliveries or points, I guess it's points. You'll get a box, and that box might have a cow in it, or it might have other nice prizes in it, okay? You never know. So it's like a surprise box or treasure chest. They'll give you some, usually an animal or something else. I thought just now I got enough carrots, but I'm still missing 1 carrot to do this order. Okay, so we'll wait for the next. Oh my gosh, those sunflowers grew super fast. I guess everything grows at its own different pace. Those. Already plant some carrots, but let me add a few more here. Okay, I'm looking at my board here, and okay, I need a cream, which is one of the things I just added for my cow. So we can go check to see if that cow has made the cream yet. To do cheese, I need a factory, and I don't know. I think sometimes they just tell you, like, after you get so many points or something, it'll say, okay, you can now go unlock this, and then you spend like 500 of your coins, and you get a factory to make cheese or whatever. They just slowly unlock, like there. See that unlock symbol is pointing down? There's a good chance that that could be the cheese factory. Okay, so this looks like an empty piece of land, but let's click on it and see what it says. It's just called Morning Meadows. I don't have 910 coins yet. If that was where they made cheese, I would be interested, but I don't even know what it is unless it's just more place for more crops. And then usually you have to clear out the weeds. You have to pay your workers to get rid of the weeds before you can do anything with it anyway. Like here again, we have a little bit of dirt. So I have to pay the dog to go get the dirt, but he wants 7 energies and I only have 3. Still have a baby here I have to open. Okay, remember, yeah, I left this baby here hanging earlier. Yeah, because I don't have milk to give the baby. I don't have enough energy to feed the baby to make him grow fast. So I'm going to go ahead and let his parents make some ham here. Unlike what happened before. That's going to take an hour. And let's see, I'm getting close to the end here. Believe it or not, that's the basics. This is a water well, and you had to unlock it, and then it took like wood. It took like 10 woods to build, and at that part of the game, you don't have a lot of wood. There's a lot of the trees, I guess, don't regrow, but they unlock new lands, which will give you more trees. And then your little woodcutter guy. Let's see if we can cut down a tree here. Okay, so there's a tree, old tree, and it'll give you 2 pieces of wood, but it takes 10 of these energy units, so I can't actually demonstrate that at this moment. I'll tell you what, the next video I do, I'll probably buy some more gems, and then we'll do a whole lot of things. Okay. Now, over here, earlier, this is like a new piece of land. I could clear off some of these trees and rocks and stuff. There's a special guide they gave me just recently that will get rid of rocks. But guess what? He takes energy too. And then when you destroy like these rough rocks, they'll give you like a stone. I guess that's the difference. The stones go actually into your inventory. Now over here, this took, I think, 10 or 10 woods as well, plus some money. I think, yeah, sometimes you spend the money and then it opens this dock up. And then they say now they want 10 woods to clean it up. Like at first, let me show you. There's a bridge over here. See that bridge? So at first you may unlock the bridge when you get to level 23, but then you may have to spend 10 wood to fix the bridge. One nice thing about actually cleaning up like these dirts and getting rid of the bushes and stuff is that they will also drop little special treasure chests occasionally, and that speeds the game along. But when you don't have these energy units, you can't do that, right? So over here, there was a boat, and I sent it off. So this is one thing that's a little different than TownStar, is the board is rather huge. You're not limited to the 16 by 16 square, but they slowly unlock the different parts of the board over time. And my guess is, like, if this is like Fishdom, I was surprised that Fishdom actually had like thousands of levels. And I wouldn't be surprised if Farmville, if they just keep unlocking new levels as long as you're willing to play the game. I don't know, but that would be my guess. So my boat is going to come back in 2 hours, and I just determined I'm not going to spend more gems to get it back quicker. So if I can keep the game open at least. If I don't touch the phone at all, I think the phone locks and the game sort of freezes probably. Or I don't know if this is real clock time or in-game time. So that's something I need to learn as well. When that boat comes back, I don't know what it's going to give me either. I did not fill the whole boat up. Like there was like 3 boxes of stuff I could put on the boat, but I didn't have all those products. So there was an option, say, send the boat now without all the products. And I had no idea what I was doing, so I went ahead and did that. I didn't know how long it would take. Well, let's just see over here. See, these little alerts are telling you things. So the compass is your exotic animal games. Let's see. See there, he's telling me you just suddenly earned an extra, whatever this kind of energy type point is. So now I can do another mission, they call it. And I could try to earn these vials or potions or whatever they call those. So I will take my bear. You can pick different animals here. And I guess this game, see, it says it requires a snow animal. So my bear is not a snow animal. So I need to put this Arctic fox or whatever there. Okay, and now we hit start, and our points will go from 4 to 0. And now you play the guessing game. I get 3 shots. So the last one was on the left, so maybe I'll go, the last one was on the right, so I'm going to go to the left this time. Uh-oh, this may be the first time. Let's see. Hey, I got it. I'm always seeming to get it. Okay. And now we're going to get these little, only one? Okay, sometimes you click it multiple times and it will show you multiple things. This is, they call it a tiny mountain elixir. That's all I got. Oh, I was hoping I'd get a lot more than that. Oh, get out of here by going back over here. Now let's see if our tofu is done over here. See, while you're doing these other things, like there, okay, this pig wants something. Says, I'm ready to make some bacon. I don't know why he gave me 11 stars and what that means. Of course, pigs are dirty, so we have a little extra dirt over here. Oh, this guy, he's the one that's going to make the ice cream, okay? But let me show you him real quick. We click on him. Come here. Quit walking. I want to talk to you. Carlos. He actually speaks and says, "Hi, what you doing?" or something like that. Oh, here, now you click information on him. Sorry, he's hiding. See, I think he needs 5 more, or he needs 5 training levels. And to get, it says you have to collect stickers to train him. And other than it just being random, I actually don't know what to do to get the 5th sticker. I was thinking it might come from doing those animal games, the exotic animals, that maybe they will just give me a sticker there eventually. That's still my guess. But it's frustrating because you either have to go Google and figure it out, or you just kind of have to wait till it happens. So a lot of games are like that. Very frustrating for us analytical types who like to know how everything works and be able to read an instruction manual. There are websites that, just like with TownStar, that will try to help you. Okay, so we're going to go back over here. I keep saying we're wrapping up, but let's see. There's my omelet. There's my bread. And see, now I'm just going to guess what I want to make next. So I guess bread's always a good one. Easy and fast. I'll wait, put the other one in there later. I went too far. Oh, I don't think I ever showed you this. See these people over here? They're from another town. Okay, so they've come to trade with me. Of course, they all look a little different. This guy looks like he wants a clay pot. I have no idea how to make clay pots. Open, little man, open. So if I was able to sell him 3 pots, I would get $105 and 2 vials of whatever potion that is. Okay, elixir. But again, I don't know how to make clay pots. Now this lady, she wants soy oil. Oh, here, of course, if you have the money, the gems, you can just boom. Instead of making the 3 pots, you can just basically trade gems for whatever he's going to give you in return. I don't have that, so now I clicked on the little lady's face here, and see she wants 7 little vials or pots of soy sauce. What is that? Sunflower oil. So I can make that, but it'll take time. So I need to just kind of, these things you just have to remember or write down, and then you go figure out, okay, where can I go to do that? So to make soy sauce, sunflower oil, I might have to plant more sunflowers too. It might take a while. So look at my windmill here. See how our tofu's doing. Okay, so there's one of my tofu. So I think I only have 1 out of my 4 tofu left. If I had the gems right now, I would probably spend the money to speed that along. It's going to take 18 minutes. She wants more of these oils, so let's drop them in here. Give me a little bit of gold coin. I don't have anything else I know I need to make right now out of the windmill. We're getting those stacked up to go. There are some crops that need to be harvested, but look at this little board again over here. When there's a green checkbox, that means you're ready to go with something. So we're still waiting on the tofu, and I thought I was going to, oh, remember that one had carrots. Let me do that. Let's do the carrot one. Okay, you remember this order? So now I have 6 and I need 7 carrots. So if we go harvest my carrots, I can send this order off. Down here, just click on the carrots. The little sickle will pop up. You don't click on something else first. Drag the sickle all over the place here. Now, see that little green check box is there because we have enough carrots in our silo or barn or wherever they are. See, that's green, and now we click deliver. I wonder if I can figure out by guessing what the 68 means. Oh, maybe that's how many, no, the coins he gives you, I think, was listed at the top. Yeah, see, there's your coins. I've never seen the truck take, see, that wasn't 68 seconds, so I have no idea what that 68 meant. Something else to learn. Oh, and then, maybe there's another order ready. See, it's still got a green checkbox there. Ugh. I saw a little green checkbox on the lady over here that came to trade with us. So maybe that means I have enough soybean or sunflower oil now. Let me click on her or the sunflower above her. This is the merchant store where you can like spend your money. Like for $29, you get 3,200 gems, and that will make the game a lot more fun for a while. And then you'll, a couple 3 hours, you'll run out of them again, and you realize you could, if you do that every day, you're going to be spending a heck of a lot of money. So people talk about TownStar being expensive with the NFTs. Well, these games aren't cheap either. If you compare this to a board game, you know, you can go to the store and buy a board game. I don't even know what they sell for these days. I haven't priced that in a long time. I was trying to click on this foot of sunflower oil here. Now I'm going to click this green checkbox, and what she's going to give me is 12 gold coins, which is not a lot, and some little man. I have no idea what he is or what he does. He's Poly B sticker used for leveling up Poly B. Okay, so it's a sticker, and I'm assuming he's a beekeeper. Just guessing, okay? I've heard the idea that bees might come to TownStar as well. So when you get stickers, it allows him to either do his job faster or do, maybe he needs five stickers before he can even start doing bees, just like the ice cream man. That's where I need to figure out how to get that 5th sticker for my ice cream guy, and I really don't know how to do it other than just this random do things until something happens. The last thing, I keep saying the last thing, I know this is an hour already. Down here is these little red things usually tell you something. So they're like reminders. So these are your people, okay? This is your Chad Wood, your lumberjack. I don't know what the 7-5 means yet. This is Buddy, the dog. He digs in the dirt and cleans up dirt and will give you whatever the other thing was, the manure or something. Mary Marie, she's the gardener. And she also, I think, feeds the animals. So she's kind of a rancher, too. But she'll clean up the weeds. There's things called weeds, and she cleans those up. And then if we go to the right, there's our baker lady. Here's my, oh, see, she does her work though, even though she doesn't have all her stickers. But this guy, either I need the extra stickers or I need to level up so I can get an ice cream store because I don't know how to make ice cream. And here's that bee guy, okay. He's a stone cutter. He's not a beekeeper. I think with that name, he would be a beekeeper. And here's Jenny Glaze, and then you get all these other things. So this shows you how many levels it just keeps going and going and going. And they can suck your money for a long time if you're really into it, right? See level 32. I'm going to pause and see how many levels it goes. Okay, well, it actually does seem to stop at level 43. But you can imagine that's probably 2 or 3 months of playing, or maybe 6, 8 months of playing before you get there and spending a lot of gems. Okay. Leather, chef, fisherman, craftsman, etc., etc. So these ideas, anything you see in here is something that could appear in TownStar. Now there we have a green check there, so let's get the truck going on that. Sorry, on the way to that, I saw this. I was going to try to make something else in my bakery to keep my baker busy. But see, I don't have enough carrots or sugar, even though I have plenty of eggs to make a carrot cake. Go down the line here. What's the most expensive product I can make? Looks like I could probably make a cupcake or a truck delivery board. I like the delivery board concept. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Now, well, this is a new order that came in just out of nowhere. So this is my sugar cane. I can deliver that and get 29 coins, which I might as well. So every delivery, puts me closer to getting this treasure over here. Here's my feed mill. You can see I've got more feed done and waiting to put into my storehouses. Now, since I have 5 of those, I'm going to build more of this type of feed and put it in the queue. So what else can we talk about? Farmville versus TownStar. Obviously, in this video, I did not show you TownStar, so I'm kind of speaking to my audience who already knows TownStar. Maybe I'll do another video in the future where I'll kind of show side by side. I think that would be kind of interesting. This has been kind of fun for me. I always heard of Farmville, like I said, 10, 15 years ago when it was super popular. But I think what turned me off of it was on Facebook. I was always getting these little messages that says like your friend so-and-so needs a chicken or needs whatever. And I'm like, I found those very annoying. I think, I've learned how to turn that off. But in today's world, you don't have to have this hooked up to Facebook. There is an option to do that. I think it's here under that social, the 2 little people tab. You can hook that up, but I'm not hooked to Facebook with it at all right now. I just went to Google Play Store, looked for Farmville, and this is Farmville3, and I downloaded it to my Android app, and I started playing. So this has been Farmville, and with many, many references to how it's similar to TownStar. I think you'll see that there were many differences, and also, many similarities and many differences. So obviously, it's also different because TownStar is NFT and blockchain based, and this is not. They both have ways to get your money. This one gets your money by making you buy gems. And I believe, well, I know that gems are coming to TownStar. And what that's going to do in TownStar, the concept of gems, you'll be able to buy them in the game, and they will make something easier, faster, or less boring in your game, right? They'll speed something up probably. But you're going to pay for those in TownStar coins. So you'll have to go buy those either in the store within Gala Games, or you'll have to go buy them on exchange. And I believe they're burned, okay? So that's one way they're going to try to help stabilize the price of TownStar coin from going down forever, is that by burning the coins, there'll be less supply, and that will help keep the price at least up or stable to kind of not go down. So this has been Neil Walters. I hope you found this interesting. I always think it's going to be a 20-minute video, and then like it's an hour. So that's the way it goes with me. So enjoy it. I'd like a like on this one if you can, because it took a lot of work. Okay, so see you later. Next video. Bye-bye.